everyone. It is race day. We are at Golden Spike Speedway in Blue Earth, Minnesota. 9/11 Memorial money race. Besides the money, we got to remember, everyone, 9/11 happened over 20 years ago. Happened on my dad's birthday. It's a very tragic thing we can never forget. So remember, on that day, drop your head and give yourself about a minute of quietness to thank all the people that helped with that event in our tragic history and all the people that passed. So but with that, I am up at the grid. We're getting ready for our pit meeting. All right, well, Corey says the track has gained grip from first practice to second practice, huh? So right now, currently we're running 2 sets of tires. That second set we ran for the second one, I'm pretty sure were virgins. I don't remember running those. We bought them actually from Tony Iverson. So they needed a good heat cycle put on them, but they are just a few points harder than our rights that are on the first set. I also double checked the Duro, and I found that this current tire, set 1 is left rear, is 4 points harder than the set 2 left rear. So we also took a washer cross out. We're like, this is the issue for me running 2 different sets of tires, because you got to pretty much have them perfect. So we bolted the first set back on. We took a washer cross out. The track's gained grip, and we're just gonna send it. And then we'll readjust then for the second heat right away. So RPMs are right there, so we're not touching gearing. Unfortunately, we didn't get Miss Autumn out there for practice. The starter was dead. So we're gonna run one starter with 2 carts. But I gotta swap out sockets to do that. Ryan got out there, he got past and then kind of figured out where the line was, zoom. He didn't know this is his first time here. He was about 1,000 low on RPM, so he's making a gear change to combat that. And he's gonna do an air pressure change, and we're gonna send it, see what it does. From what I saw, he was tight center off. Again, he's trying to learn the engine to the track. Just a lot of new things going on. So, but positive vibes right now. Racing has started. The Junior Predator is out. Then we got 2 classes. Then the first split. Corey's in the second split of light. I believe he starts 6th out of 8. So again, we're not going to overthink this. We're just going to send it and run it and see what we can do, and then get ourselves set up for the features and just have fun. That's the plan. So yeah, so that's kind of the update right now. I think old man's doing some filters, it looks like, and I'm going to drink some water because I'm thirsty. So all right, it is now heat race time. We are up at the grid. First split's going out for stock light, and then Corey will be going out right after that. So first split going out, then a Momo. So wish him luck. Let's see what he can do in heat number 1. happy with this first race. I wish we didn't get pushed like we did, but it sounds like Corey's just gonna have to get into that clone mentality mode and use the nose, I guess. I hate doing it, but you're just gonna, if you're faster than someone, you're just gonna have to push him into the corner. Corey worked himself up to third, and then right when he basically took third, one of the guys we actually ran here last time, he kind of shoved Corey into that corner. Corey is a little bit loose into the corner, so we did swap out tires. The only tire I didn't swap out is the left rear, and we're moving weight, as you see. Both Corey and I were like, we must have been thinking the same thing. He walked up, he's like, weight, and I'm like, yeah. So we're gonna move some weight. This chassis flexes so much, and that's the one thing everyone hated with this kart, was how hard it bites on the right front. So if I can control the entrance with how the chassis is flexing, it's freaking golden. The lap times are right there. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. So we're getting Corey's kart ready for he's in the second split, inside second row. So starts third in this next race. And we're gonna make this change. We're gonna see what this kart does this round. Behind Troush? Oh, Brosey, he's behind Eddie Brosey. So Eddie Brose, I think that's how you say it. So Corey's getting that done with the old man. We're gonna get some bike prep set up with Autumn and Ryan, and they're gonna run too. Ryan made his major gear change. Yeah, did an air pressure change, and we're gonna send it. And then we'll make a chassis change, I think, for the feature then, depending on what the air pressure does. Again, he's still learning. New engine, new track. There's a lot he's got going. He's processing right now. So, and unfortunately, we didn't get out there with Autumn, but it's all good. She's handling it real well, and we'll get her out there for this heat race, and we'll have some fun. So as the boys finish this up, I'm gonna throw out my rubber gloves and do some more prepping. So we'll be back. All right, it is now race time again. So we made that weight change, left Corey's gear, just checked air pressures, and we're ready to roll. See how this kart works. So let's see what difference it is, and have Corey go and have fun. That was all tire. Corey had zero grip out there at all. Clearly that second set of tires is not ready for here. I think there'll be a good set for Rice Lake, because that track actually gets rubber there, but it doesn't get rubber here. We're running literally on a prep groove. So we're going back to set one. Really didn't know if those changes work with that weight. I think it will. I guess we're starting, I think, like 8th. And I guess we'll send it, see what he does. Kind of sucks, but I know it was frustrating for Corey out there, but the tires just were junk. That's what I hate about swapping tires back and forth. And I made that decision. You gotta know your tires, and I'm trying to stay confident with the prep stuff. And the prep game is a completely different game. Prep racing is different, so But I'm gonna fire up Ryan here in a few laps, and then we'll fire up Autumn, and they're gonna go some bomber racing. So Ryan's on the pole, Autumn starts 5th, and let's see what happens. So wish them luck. Walk the track, and this track, it is different. It's soft. There's some bite. There is softness in the track, and this track there literally is no black groove. Like I can't see a black groove or rubbers being laid down. It's literally a prep groove is what we're running on. It's hard, but not like Rice Lake hard. So I think. So the second Corey's second race, I think, was definitely tires. I know it's tires. The prep I was using a little more oilier prep, and the Duro's about 2 or 3 points harder than the first set. So we have made a decision to run just the first set. I went aggressive with this prep now, a dry prep, aggressive, because I need to get the tires a little softer. The other thing is Corey was actually dang near 69, almost 7,000, so I had a gut feeling we dropped a gear. So we dropped him a gear. We took one more washer bite out of the cart to, I think, more compensate for the weight that we did, along with the added grip in the track, because it's definitely picking up. It's faster than last night, that's for sure. So they're at the point of running the lap times for last night in the heat races. So. Yes, I am a lot more confident now after we've sat down, broke everything down. Looks like Corey's doing some double checking on stuff, but I'm a lot more confident now. Ryan pulled off because we had the settings for his carb wrong, and he was dumping fuel into it. And basically it was just, it wouldn't rev up. We had some settings from a buddy of ours, Mark Gilbertson sent us, so we put those settings in, the freaking thing is totally different. So now you could go out there and run it. So we took Crosse out of his cart because even just those couple laps, he said it was a dump truck. So we're putting the air pressures back, took Crosse out of it. I put aggressive prep on his right sides, and that's what we're going to do. The next thing with Autumn is I did aggressive prep with her too on the right sides. I think we're running the wrong air pressures. We're running the Mississippi low grip air pressure, so we readjusted our air pressures. We added a washer across.
Yes,
added a washer across to help her off the corner, and we're gonna send it and see what she does. So what did she turn for ours? Do we know? So as Corey checks that out. So, but we're getting close for Corey to do some more racing. So.
So hopefully the air pressure change will help her going into the corner, and then so she like this into the corner, and then she snaps loose. So air pressure will get her to bite a little bit going in, added across to help her looseness coming out.
Yep, exactly. So, but in that little bit, did you have fun? Yeah, smile.
I could tell there's no restriction.
Yeah, it's a lot more power.
72 and 73.
All right, I think we're good then. I was told to run at 7,300, so I think we're good. It's getting close to go time, so I'm going to double check air pressures, and we're going to hit the grid. So I'll jump back on when we're at the grid. All right, at the grid. Corey starts, I believe it's 4th row outside. So 8th place out of 17. So I'm a lot more confident after we broke everything down. I think Corey's pretty confident going into this run. A lot more confident after it's kind of, I don't know what demoralizing. Maybe, I don't know if that's the right word. But I know it was all tires. So we made chassis changes, tire change. Did a little bit different on the prep, and we'll send it and see what he does. So as long as he comes off the track with a smile, that's what counts. And we'll take whatever place we can get because there's some heavy hitters here. So, all right, with that said, we're going to have him sit down. I was going to say strap it, but he doesn't strap it, and we're going to go racing. So wish him all my luck. I will take that, man. That kart was not 100% tight in center. Not sure if the gearing was off. We'll double check. But he went from 8th to 17th and back to 8th. I will take that, huh? What do you think, Pops?
Man, that was fun to watch, and we got her.
If we can get turns 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, oh damn!
Yeah, he was wheeling it.
I think he had
patient.
I saw he adjusted his line. He was actually arcing a little more into the corner.
Yeah.
So we'll talk. We're gonna make some quick changes because this is a quick turnaround, and we're gonna get back up there. So I'm happy with that. I will take an 8th place. Coming from 17th, I will not argue with that one bit. We'll be back. It is go time. So we made that gear change, worked the tires. I decided to move a little bit of weight. I don't know if it's enough to make a change, but we're gonna try and just see if Corey feels a difference. But yeah, we need a little more RPM, so I think he's gonna be real good. I think this next race, he starts 10th out of 12. So I figured, what the hell, we could just make a change to see what it does, right? You don't know till you try. And Corey had a blast in the last race. You would have swore we won. Went from 8th to 17th, back to 17th, back to 8th. And he just kept getting quicker and quicker as the run went. I think part of it too is Corey was also readjusting how he was driving the track. So yeah, you would have swore we won that race, how I was acting. So as you saw. But now we got Corey up, and then we got one race in between Autumn and Ryan. So I got a good race going on. Junior 2s right now. So all right. Let's see what Corey can do. I'll jump on between the next set of races after Corey's feature, so wish them all luck. Well, that was a gnarly flip, man. He's gonna be a hurt unit after that. They got warning. This is their final restart. They messed this up. No winner. Throwing a checker, and there won't be a winner tonight. So hopefully these boys can calm it down. Let's have a good race now. So wish Corey luck. will take that again. Corey actually got 6. He got that 41 at the line. But I will take that coming from last to 6th. He got faster than even his first feature. Still a little bit tight in the middle of 3 and 4, he said. I actually think he was tight off 2. So I think we should have pulled another washer across out. So I'm going to put all this stuff in my notes. And I actually think we're going to add a little more stagger. I think that's one thing we need is a little more stagger to cut the center a little better. I'm at 1 inch and I think I got to go a little more. So, but I think Corey's very happy with tonight. I'm very happy with tonight. So we got one more race. Autumn and Ryan and Ashley Seidel up next. So wish them luck. Let's see what they can do. Had some good heads-up racing, but I think one of the lessons learned, so we got down to 12 flats. We actually got quicker. I don't think gear change didn't hurt him. We actually gained speed. I do think, like I stated before, we should have dropped a washer across. The biggest issue we're having, and like I think I talked about this before, is this chassis flexes so much. That's what people hated about it. And Corey can't drive in as deep as these guys are into the corners. It bites so hard on the right front, it kind of slams, he says. And I have to put a lot of weight in the back to counter that. And basically Corey says he's got to be on the money on his driving. He has to adjust his driving to try to keep the cart flatter, I guess, and keep the cart from transferring that weight. So I think the ultimate, what we're learning after tonight and if we're going to get a little more serious into this next year, which we're kind of talking about it, I think it's a chassis change. I think we're going to have to get a different chassis for this type of racing and then keep our Minicon for our low grip races, our low grip non-prep races. So I think that's kind of where we're sitting. We're going to do some more talking tonight on the way home. I actually got a few lines on a couple chassis. So basically I got to figure out pricing and money. So to go fast and to fuel this drug we got to spend a little more money. So that's kind of where we're at. But I think tonight was a success. Like I said before, I think we're coming down to, if we're going to get serious about this, we're going to need to make a chassis change for Corey to be able to to compete and do what we want to do. So congratulations to all the winners tonight. And it is 11 o'clock. And we're going to load up and get out of here before midnight, so we're home by 3:30, 4 o'clock. Heidi's over here laughing at me. So, but hopefully we had some good racing, good content, and we got a quick turnaround. We got MTS Spooktacular next weekend, so we got engine change on the Momo. Ryan's got an engine change. We got to get him on the scale. We got to get everyone on the scale. So we got a busy week coming up to go racing this coming Saturday, so a week from now.